StockMind AI is an agentic AI application built with three CrewAI agents powered by local Ollama, and you'll be able to see the models where you can choose local models with a local URL, and you can go ahead and provide your script to analyze fundamental and technical and recommendations. And this UI gives after you provide your script, it's going to do the fundamental analysis with stock analyst, news research, and investment strategies. Finally, it's going to give you PDF report. While it's doing, it's going to provide the activity log, is what exactly is happening, which tool is calling, which task is performing, and also once it's complete, it's allow you to download PDF report. So how does PDF report will look like? It's a institutional grade PDF report with the stock name and stock strategy plus current price the day when you run this report with the P 52-week and 52-week low and various sections with fundamental, technical, sentimental. Okay, let's go ahead and see how we are going to build this application. Welcome back to Tech Nuggets. In this video, we are going to look at StockMind AI. We are at our own agentic AI application using CrewAI with multi-agent stock analysis system. So this application will use three specialized CrewAI agent to provide fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and news research. Finally, it will give a downloadable PDF investment report. Okay, let us see the architecture. So it's got two parts. One is a front end and other one is a back end. Front end is a React.js and the back end is Fast API. So it has two connectivity mode. One is with WebSocket, other one is with REST API. The front end we have LLM config, stock input, data of agent flow diagram, activity log, and the backend you have a CrewAI orchestrator, three agent configuration with the stock analyst. It's going to look at fundamental analysis, technical indicators, and agent 2 will do the news research, and agent 3 will do the investment strategy. Finally, it's going to give you PDF generator. This is powered by Ollama server. For example, this one, if it is a Ollama, it's going to be local and no external activity, no external connectivity. So your privacy is guaranteed, plus cloud cost also reduced. What are the tools used? Agent 1 will use a Y Finance tool and technical analysis. Then agent 2 will use Zero the Pulses for local stock news for Indian market, and DuckDuckGo news for international, and Y Finance sentiment. Agent 3 it's going to combine these tools and it's going to give you. What are the features of this agentic AI application? It's a multi-agentic system with a three specialist CrewAI agent, and it's a dynamic LLM selection and real-time streaming. You can watch the agent activities as they happen as the activity log. What are the stock analysis going to do? It's going to do fundamental analysis, that is a PEP, GPV, PVD, ROE, ROA, and technical analysis, RSI, MACD, Bollinger Band, SMA, EMA, ATR, all of that. Then it will do volume analysis, current versus 20-day average volume ratio, performance, 1 week, 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, vital dates. Then analysis consensus, it's going to give a target price and recommendations, and it is going to give a news intelligence. That is Indian stocks. It covers Indian and global stocks. So for Indian stock, there is a Zero that Pulse. That is one of the website which gives a news aggregator site. It's going to give you all the news related, stock related news. And for global stock news, it goes to DuckDuckGo. Okay, what are the tech stack? The backend is built with the Python 3.11 with a fast API and UV icon, and AI is CrewAI 0.80 plus Ollama local LLMs. It's only SDK. Then we have for data. Y Finance, Numpy, and Pandas. For news, DuckDuckGo, beautiful soup because it's to scraping we need it, and PDF with done with Report Lab. Front end is with React 18 and Bootstrap. Code as I mentioned, there are two parts. It is a front end and back end, and let's go to back end first. Backend, as I said, it's a fast API. It has got agents, reports, tasks, tools. Then we have main and crew, or main.py contains the main fast API initialization. It has got a course settings because the React API is going to connect on this. Okay, then it has got a connection manager. It's got different REST endpoints, API health, API models, and report. Then there's a WebSocket initialization. So the important file is a CrewAI because this is the orchestrator. It's going to orchestrate all three agents. The agent one is a stock analyst, news research, and investment strategist. If you look at down, you will see CrewAI is the import. Then you will have it manages the complete CrewAI powered stock pipeline. There are callbacks, step callback. It's going to call every step. The task callback is it's called after every task completes. Finally, the crew equal to crew. That is what are the agents? Agents, analysts, researchers, writers. What are the task? Analysis task, agent, news task, report task, and set the callbacks and kick off the crew. This is how it starts. The important method call here, which is at line number 160, the way it's initiating the agents, that is a create stock analyst and create news research, create report writer. So the let's look at one of this agent, that is create stock analyst agent, will pass by LLM. The important thing is the agent definition here because it performs fundamental and technical stock analysis. You will mention the role and you will mention the goal. What, for example, role is your senior stock market analyst, and goal is you perform a thorough fundamental technical analysis of the given stock. This is very important because this is how it's going to find out what this particular agent is going to, because tool calling has to be checked with this goal and the role. And also you will write a little bit of detailed backstory, what it will do, because this gives you more strength for this agent. And also you will mention what are the tools required for this one. So this agent is going to use stock data tool and technical analysis tool. So for the very important thing is the agent one is the tools and also the reasoning LLM. How powerful reasoning LLM you are going to use? Your response is going to be clear, plus it will be more readable, and also you will explain. You will mention how many iterations going to do this. In case if any of this method is taking more time, it has to call the number of iterations. Okay. Then the same way you will look at uh, news research. It's a similar one. What are the tools? Definition, backstory, and role. Report writer. Exactly the same. How do we run this application? First of all, I'm going to put all this code in the GitHub. I'm going to provide a GitHub repo, and you clone this repository, then install Ollama. Depends on your OS, either Mac, Linux, or Windows. Then pull the required model. Then start the server, Ollama serve. Okay. In Windows, Ollama server is going to run automatically. You don't have to do anything. Then the backend setup, you will change directory to cd backend. It is set up the VNV or virtual environment. Go and activate the virtual environment, depends on your OS. In my case, it's a Windows. I am using VNV script PS1, or I can say command prompt scripts activate. Then install pip install minus R requirements, and your configuration goes into .env file. Okay, then the front end setup, CD front end. This requires a node setup. My installation requires node and then npm install. You are ready. And the installation is done. The running application on terminal one, Ollama. So Windows, you check the Ollama list. You don't need to do the serve, and terminal to start the backend with the UV icon command and the front end command. Okay. That's again OS command, Mac OS, Linux, or Windows PowerShell commands. Terminal 3, front end. Okay. NPM start. You are ready to go. Let's run the application. I have already installed Ollama. I wanted to list out the models what I have. You can see Gamma 4 latest one, Gamma 3, Llama 3.1. Can choose the model whichever I want during runtime. Is the tab on, and then next one is I want to start the backend. That is your it's under backend UV icon main app host 000 port 8000 and reload. Let's start it. Let's start it. Now let's go ahead and run the back front end. You will go and say npm start, and it's going to start with port 3000. There are some warnings, and you can see it's running. In our last step, we started the application. It launched, and now you can see the interface. It's with the title and Ollama status connected, and there are 3 CrewAI agent and the local URL and the models which you wanted to select. Let's select Gemma 3, and this place we are going to give a stock symbol. So it is enabled with global symbols using Y Finance, and also it can take Indian market with .ns. You can see the names here, and it's going to give agentic pipeline, real-time progress, and live activities. For our testing, let's pick one international stock, Apple, and also one Indian stock, and I have selected Gamma 3 for the faster response. It will start analyzing. If you otherwise, you can enter the stock name and you can start out research, and you can see the activity log. It will take some time because it is to use the tools, and depends on the tool's response speed, your response of this agent will be determined. And there are iteration what we decide. We have put iteration max iteration 8. Before it fails, it will say it will time 8 times. It will try 8 times, then it will fail. Once it is done, I'll be back. It is completed step 1. That is the first agent is completed. It has gone to second agent, a news researcher. It is completed with the second agent also. It is going on with the third agent. You can see the agent processing, and in between you will be able to see which tool, what tool it's called also. That's the activity log. If you notice the activity log, I attempt to retrieve sentiment data of Apple. However, I encountered an error due to the rate limit. So this you will get quite often because Y Finance is rate limited. So sometimes it succeeds, sometimes it does not. If your tool gives a response without any of this rate limit, you will be able to get it. It is completed. Let us see what it is generated. I can go ahead and download this report. Let us see how it looks. AAPL Apple, that is what we did. And you can see the date change today. And the final recommendation is buy. And it contains stock analysis, news research, investment, all complete. And it full stock name, current price, and your market capitalization, the company overview, then fundamental analysis, ROE, P ratio, then technical analysis, strong bullish trend. By MACD SMA levels, it's perfect. Then news and sentiment, where it is talk about Apple reports FI Q2 FI earnings beat, revenue triple 1 billion. Perfect. Let us pick one Indian stock. So here the news it has to fetch from Pulse.Zerodha. Well, let's find out Reliance. I picked up and it started analyzing. Let's wait for the report. So currently agent 1 is processing, where it's going to fetch the fundamental and technical analysis. Then it will hand over to agent 2. Agent 1 completed. Agent 2 started with the news research. As you can see the activity log, it is trying to get the market news and sentiment for Reliance.ns. So agent 2 is completed and it is moving on to agent 3. Agent 3 is going to combine these two information and it's going to create a final report. Now, Agent 3 also completed. Finally, it generated the PDF report. Let's go ahead and open this and the change, and your stock recommendation is strategies of buy. We'll say fundamental, technical, and technical. So that's about this video. You can go and explore, keep exploring, experimenting the code. Let me know your comments. Thank you.